Last year, we took amateur rugby player Tom Ridgway and put him through a rigorous fitness campaign, the purpose of which was to improve him as a player. The FLAB to FIT results were remarkable. A year on, Tom remains in prime condition and his game is thriving.
Last year's experience on Total Rugby's FLAB to FIT was amazing. It's completely turned my life around. From being that person that was the average Joe, you know, quite content having a pizza or some junk food, going for a curry with the lads, FLAB to FIT has definitely taught me, and indeed Steve and his instruction has taught me the nutritional values of you don't have to be regimental, but you can just live a life of good nutrition and still go out and enjoy yourself with friends. But it is all about just having that balance, exercising well, eating well, and just being a little bit happier about yourself. The latter part of last season, I felt a lot stronger than I would have done the season before. I hope to think that the lads on the rugby team think that the added power to sort of weight ratio is effective. I've moved from the backs now to the pack this year. So all in all, I think it's definitely improved my game of rugby.
And this week heralds the start of FLAB to FIT Mark II. Our victim this time is Roslyn Park scrum half Maria Castellina.
I've been playing rugby for a long time, but I really would like to kind of step up my game and try and something new, something different. I'm captain this season, so I want to kind of lead from the front. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to get myself to the peak of my fitness.
This year, obviously, the difference is Tom's not a female, but Maria is. So we've got the gender differences, which do apply to the principles of training. Maria is also a vegetarian, which also poses a few varying changes with our diet.
I've been playing for nearly 15 years, which is quite unusual for sort of women's rugby. A lot of people don't start till they're older, but yeah, I've been playing since I was about 15, and I've been playing here at Roslyn Park for about the last 6 years. I don't currently do that much gym work. To be honest, it's kind of a bit sporadic when I feel like I need to do a bit of a top-up for the rugby, but mostly it's just my rugby training and playing, and that's about it.
A lot of women in general daily living don't do enough resistance training because I think they're worried that it's going to put on a massive amount of bulk and muscle mass, but the truth is that's how you're going to change your body, by doing resistance training in conjunction with aerobic training. And hopefully this will show people that it isn't about creating a monster, it's about creating a body beautiful that also has a really good performance.
So at the start of the 6-week challenge, it's time to get her vital statistics.
So Maria's weight currently standing at 64 kilograms. I would expect that to decrease over the 6-week period. However, we are focusing on lean muscle. That does weigh more than fat. So we are focused more on removing body fat as opposed to weight.
Well, I'm hoping that I'll sort of tone up everywhere, that I'll sort of lose a bit of the belly, that I'll drop some of the weight, so we'll see.
So with regards to Maria's hips being at 102 centimetres, I definitely expect that to decrease as well. But you're also looking at some sort of genetic factors there, bone structure, and how Maria's body is proportioned. So Maria's waist at 73 centimetres, I'd love to destroy that figure and get that down as much as we can.
I'm hoping that I'm going to have a lot more strength. I'll be a bit lighter around the pitch, and actually that I'll be able to kind of keep the endurance going from all the training. I've
just taken Maria's body fat percentage using skin fold calipers, and basically I did 4 measurements from the bicep, the tricep, from the subscapular and the superiliac. From those measurements, you then take you add the total up, and then looking at a chart, you then take a reading and work out Maria's body fat percentage. I've done all the measurements. I'd love to crack on and beast her in the first session.
Over the next 6 weeks, the challenge will be to transform Maria's body shape in her quest for the ideal rugby physique.
Really tough session. We've focused on all muscle groups, just to give me an idea of where Maria is at fitness-wise. I think she underestimates where she's at, and I think we've definitely got a lot of work to do, but it's going to progress quite quickly.
That was hard. That was probably harder than I thought. I'm definitely not used to doing the weights.